Tonight, we will discuss why Sneako is better than 95% of Muslims out there. But before we get into that, I want to say, please subscribe to my channel. Please help the small guys out. The big guys are already big. And this is fully grassroots. I don't write a script. I don't come with fancy lighting. I just come straight to you as a man. So, how can I say that Sneako is better than 95% of Muslims out there? Well, there are two things flowing through my mind right now, but I'll start with the first one. First of all, imagine you're a millionaire. And imagine you're hanging out with Kanye West and Ye. And imagine you're hanging with Mr. Beast. And imagine you've got the money and all the worldly trappings. And then you become Muslim. Automatically, you will be blackballed. Okay? Number two. Once Sneako became Muslim, he actually acts like he likes the religion. If you looked at Andrew Tate would say haram, haram, and people like that. People like that. People like, I don't know what words to say about it, but people like it. People like it. It resonates with people. But Sneako became Muslim and actually acts like a student of knowledge in a way where he goes and he meets with the Mohammed Hijabs. He goes and meets with Daniel Hakikachu. He goes and meets with Sheikh Uthman. The guy goes and actually goes to Morocco and actually goes to Mecca and actually goes to the UAE. And he actually knows that if he talks shit, he will not be allowed into those kingdoms. But he still plays the game and he reps being a Muslim. He says that he likes going to Jummah. He says he likes fasting. He says he likes all the things. Now, how does that make him better than 95% of Muslims? 95% of Muslims are fucking pathetic in the sense that they don't rep the religion. Frankly, in my opinion, this is me talking. It was Khabib who came around. I'm talking about in pop culture, okay? I'm not talking about like scholars. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about in general. Like Khabib came around and he kind of made being disciplined, steadfast, and sticking to your guns cool. So when he beat up Conor McGregor, it was something that boosted morale of the Muslim community. I'll tell you that right now. It was always like, yo, there's a champion that's Muslim, and you realize that he goes out of the ring when he wins and he says Alhamdulillah, 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 and it's like, whoa, because most people have this weird thinking that, brother, I'm religious, but I keep it to myself, I'm such a good Muslim that I'm not gonna go out there and talk about religion because I'm not perfect. I think Khabib's perfect, so I'm gonna leave the whole Muslim thing for him because, he's perfect and he doesn't drink, so yeah. But stop for a second, subscribe to my channel, but stop for a second and think that God openly says, allegedly, that He didn't make this planet for us to be perfect. He didn't send us here so that we would live a sin-free life. We're not allowed to drink alcohol here, but that doesn't mean that you can't drink alcohol in paradise. So when God sends man here, a guy, a kid in his prime, in his youth, that's got all the money, women, cars, and clothes, people don't understand. No, first of all, I guarantee you 40% of people would push their mother on the train tracks to have fame and success and glory. Now, and you might think, oh, that's an extreme thing to say, but I'm telling you, deep down, a lot of people would sell out their sister to be rich and famous. But when this guy goes and turns down a $25 million gambling thing, and he's just like, yeah, I like doing prayer, I like going to Mecca, I feel peace, I like, you're repping it. You're not like, oh yeah, but I am a Muslim. It's like, damn, son. Now you're gonna go to God and you're gonna be like, I was having fun in my youth, I gave it all up. How can you say, like, yo, I fast? Okay, if you fast, walking away from the things you love, think about it now. Really think now that some MMA champion Muslim guys, they're perfect. They're perfect, brothers. They're, you and me, we can never be that disciplined. But think of building. Think of starting from a seed in dirt to growing out to a tree. Judge a tree by its fruit. So when I see Sneako, converting people on stream, telling people, hey man, accept it. Man, I'm just like, what the hell am I? What have I been doing with my whole life? What kind of an idiot am I? What am I gonna say to God? Oh, I worked just so I could, feed my stomach till I'm puking up food. Oh wow, I'm so cool. This guy literally made a project iftar for people. Look, 2% is zakat, all right? If the people actually gave that 2% to the people, realistically, ask yourself, billionaires, trillionaires, do you really think that there would be all this homeless? Do you think there would be all this homeless problem? Really ask yourself that. So when I see guys ragging on him or talking shit, I'm just like, y'all don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And it's easy to cut people down. I do this on my channel. I talk shit about people. But we need to stop and we need to say, like, yo, there are good people in this world. Now this is a cold world. I'm gonna tell you about me right now for a second, all right? That I literally lost my wallet 3 times. Okay? 3 times I lost my wallet. And one time the police called me like a couple weeks later and like, hey, someone found your wallet in a ditch and brought it to the police station and it's here, come pick it up. I literally lost my wallet one time. I literally lost my wallet one time on my street. And this neighbor guy, who was a white guy, came and gave me back my wallet, knocked on the basement door that I was living at and gave me my wallet back, yo. I literally lost my wallet one time. It fell out of my jacket at the mall. And someone came to my building and dropped it off. Like, for what it's worth, there are some good people out there. So I just want to say, like, yeah, let's harbor on the negative, okay? Yeah, let's cut people down, but like, there is some good on the planet. There are some good people out there. And all I want to say from this is that, like, you know, when we think we're acting cool by being ungodly, just know you're a fucking idiot. And that if you seek any type of honor, being a drug dealer, being a DJ, being a, whatever, anything, you are a disgrace. You are a disgrace here. You get no honor here, and you'll look like an idiot in the next life. The only honor can come from your Lord. Only the Lord can make you not be humiliated and look like a dummy. So, obviously there's going to be people like, I have no idea. I have no idea what this guy's talking about. I have no idea. That's fine. That's fine, because sometimes some things need to be said and it'll click in 10 years for you. But I just want to say that for me personally, I like Sneako because I liked the dark twisted fantasy, and where they're like screaming in there, and it's like, that's me in my head, like just freaking out, the running out of that scene or whatever, all that's me in my mind, like just chaos on top of angst. And unfortunately, I'm not saying like I'm running around in the streets or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, like, mentally, psychologically speaking, that's not a way to attain peace. So, submit to your Lord, bow down, bow your head, and hopefully you will get some peace in your life, and you could get off these antidepressants if you're on them, because, man, these pharmaceutical companies or whatever, they can make you temporarily feel fine, but they can never give you no happiness. So happiness is not something you can get from talking to your psychologist or your psychiatrist. Happiness is something I've been noticing that it's deeper than rap. So subscribe to my channel, and if you get anything out of this, please leave a like and subscribe. Okay? Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.